What's up YouTube? Want to see how I fit 7 consoles into a small setup? Let's do this. So, 7 consoles, 3 generations, short story about each one. So, right off the bat, the first console in the current collection was the PS3. So I originally had the George Foreman looking one, and that got the yellow light of death. So I had to upgrade to the current PS3 Slim that you see now. And yeah, that was the first console I actually experienced Call of Duty on, and it was absolutely mesmerizing. And fun fact, that was the first console that actually made me upgrade my TV, and that was because of Metal Gear Solid on there. Fantastic game if you haven't played it. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments below if any of you have had any issues with your PS3s. I know it's not as widespread as some of the other consoles, but yeah, yellow light of death. Who knew? So next up, I got the Xbox 360. I actually had to save up quite a while to get this. I think this was the first console I actually bought completely by myself. And the reason why I got this was because all my friends were playing on the Xbox 360. I had a couple of friends on the PS3. But yeah, everyone was playing on the Xbox 360, playing Halo, Gears of War, stuff like that. So I decided to get one, saved up for I think like 3 or 4 months, and yeah, got the original white console, then eventually upgraded that to the redesign that they released, and then upgraded the redesign to the current Gears of War one that you see now. But yeah, never had any issues with any of my Xbox 360s, no red rings of death or anything like that. So yeah, comment below if any of you have had the red ring of death. So yeah, the next console in the collection was the Xbox One. So a friend and I, we went down to central London and camped out for the midnight launch. Originally got the one with the Kinect obviously, and I was kind of a fan of Kinect. I didn't mind it, but yeah, I'm not really missing it. But yeah, so I had that for a while, and then I upgraded to the Xbox One X on launch day again when that came out. I actually got the Scorpio edition, and which I'm quite grateful for because I didn't actually pre-order, and the pre-orders in the UK or around the world basically were wiped out in a day, I think, or something. So yeah, I somehow managed to get a Scorpio edition. And fun fact, I was actually one of the first people in the UK to get one, and a picture of me was taken and sent to Microsoft UK. So that was a bit strange, but yeah, very grateful for that console. Just a quick question, did any of you do the mid-cycle upgrades on either the PS4 or the Xbox One? Be interesting to know how many of you are still rocking the original consoles versus their mid-cycle upgrades. So about a week after the midnight launch for the original Xbox, me and the same friend, we actually went back to central London and camped out for the launch of the PS4. So we grabbed the PS4 each again, and yeah, I actually think the PS4, the original one, is one of the best looking consoles ever made in my opinion. But yeah, so with the PS4, I actually went through about 3 or 4 different upgrades. I think it was 3. So from that one, I think I upgraded to the limited edition Star Wars console, which absolutely was a beautiful console. And then after that, I upgraded to the PS4 Pro, which I currently still have. I'm actually using that to power the PSVR, which is a pretty cool bit of kit. Yeah, so just out of curiosity, do any of you think that the PS4, the original one, is one of the best looking consoles or not? Apparently you could customize the faceplates on that console as well, which I just recently learned. But anyway, it's time for the big boys, the current / next gen consoles. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, the next console is the Xbox Series X, and went down to a local retailer to pick that up on release day. No midnight launch for this one, unfortunately, due to the current situation we're in. But yeah, I actually picked this one up without any games. Not necessarily because there aren't any actual games on there, but mainly because of Game Pass, really. Game Pass is honestly absolutely fantastic. And yeah, another thing to add is the unboxing experience for the Series X. Sublime. Honestly, it literally brought me back to when I was a kid opening up my first ever console, which was the N64. Like, it was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I picked up the X over the S because I wanted the power, but mainly because of the disc drive. So I do have a massive collection of Xbox games, dating going all the way back to the original, really big Xbox. But yeah, so I know the current gen consoles slash next gen consoles are really hard to find. But have any of you picked up an X or an S, and why did you pick one over the other? It would be kind of interesting to know. Another week, another console, and again, no midnight launch. So with the PS5, I actually walked about 2 miles to get it. I got an Uber back, so yeah, didn't want to risk walking with a PS5. But yeah, I absolutely love this console. It actually made me fall back in love with gaming, and just to get the elephant, or well, the console, you know, out the way. Is it big? Yes. Is it a huge issue? Not really. And are people blowing it out of proportion? Yeah, they are. I mean, once you find a place for it to sit, it literally just lives there. And you don't really notice it unless it's the first time you're actually seeing the console. Fun fact, I actually got the camera, an extra DualSense pad, and a bunch of games about a week or two before, well, a week before the actual console was out. I think I got it 2 days after I picked up my Series X or something like that. So yeah, had the games ready and everything, but no actual console. And speaking of the DualSense, this is probably the best pad I have ever used. Honestly, believe the hype. This is a fantastic control pad, and I'll go into more details in my in-depth review of the PS5. So I went for this version of the PS5, again strictly because of my back catalogue of PS4 games, but also because I think it's just easier to find a good deal on disc content than it is digital content. So that was another reason. I actually think the digital version of the PS5 is joint best looking console of all time with the GameCube, in my opinion. But yeah, let me know which console you think is the best looking, and if you'd go disc or discless with the PS5. Now, which do I prefer between the PS5 and the Series X? Well, at the moment I'm currently playing the PS5 more. That's due to a lot of things really. The DualSense is a massive reason why. I mean, I used to get all my Call of Duty games on the Xbox, but with the adaptive triggers and the haptics, I actually switched back to getting my Call of Duty games on the PS5. But more on that in my in-depth comparison of the two consoles. So just really, which are you guys going to pick up, and which of the two do you guys prefer? And for you fanboys out there, I mean, I guess, what side do you guys sit on? Are you team blue, team green, or team red? So now just to fire through some other bits of the gaming setup. So I am currently using the brand new Samsung smart monitor in 32 inches. Reason why I went for this monitor, it's 4K, does HDR, and you get built-in smart apps, which I find beneficial. I do have a 49-inch 4K TV that does HDR and Dolby Vision and stuff like that, but my girlfriend's actually kind of taking charge of that TV, so I'm stuck with a monitor, which I think I actually do prefer playing on a monitor than a TV. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a in-depth review of the monitor. I mean, one fantastic thing about it as well, it does come with a remote, so that is a bonus. But yeah, I couldn't really find any reviews on the monitor before I got it, so it was a bit of a gamble, but it really did pay off, and I'm absolutely happy with this monitor. So my headset of choice is the SteelSeries 7Xs. I was considering getting the 7Ps or the Pulse 3Ds, but the Pulse 3Ds only work on the PS5, and the 7Ps, even though they're basically the same exact spec as the 7Xs, they too only work on the PS5s, but the 7Xs work across both the Series X and the PS5, so that was a very easy option for me to make. But yeah, they sound absolutely fantastic. The microphone sounds fantastic as well. There are some really great reviews on these headsets as well, so I would advise, you know, looking at one of those if you want to pick one up. But yeah, 10/10 recommend. So I actually got monitor strip lights behind me. The ones I've got are quite cool. They can do rainbow light colors, but you can't actually do two colors at once, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I also got some of these really cool retro coasters yesterday, so you know, I'm really happy with these. But yeah, little bit of an accessory, quite cool. So yeah, that's my current gaming setup. I did post a picture of it on a social media platform and got tons of comments and stuff, and I've actually got really big plans now. So if there's anything you guys think I should do, change, add, let me know in the comments below, because I got some fantastic feedback and it's really made me think a lot bigger than I was thinking of in the past. Almost forgot, guys. Here's a quick little clip of some of my games. Probably about 60% of my actual game library. Anyways, I've got a lot more videos coming up. My in-depth reviews of both the PS5 and the Series X, as well as a comparison of the two. So if you're interested, please like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel, and let's grow a fantastic community together. Now back to some Cold War. By the way, leave your gamer tags below, and you know, let's start adding each other and creating a fantastic community together. Thanks.